All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dave, and today we got a reaction to a video recommended by someone in the community. And before we get started, I want to let y'all know this. I'm not gonna call y'all subscribers. I don't personally. That doesn't feel right to me. Cause saying like, "Oh, y'all my subscribers," make me feel like y'all paying for a subscription type shit. You know what I'm saying? I rather call it like a community. Like when you subscribe, I don't even like saying it's like subscribe, but I say it in the videos because it makes more sense. But I look at it as like you joining a community. You feel me? This is a community. This is a journey. I'm not going on this by myself. Y'all going along it with me. You feel me? So a member of our community uh, recommended this video, and it is "How Racist Are You?" from the cut. Me and her had a long discussion about the other video about the what was it called, the six white people versus the one black person. We had a long discussion, and she recommended I should watch this. So we're gonna get into it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, even though I don't like saying it. Share this with your family and your friends, and let's get into it, man. I'm interested to see what kind of people will we find today. Not necessarily like racist people, but let's see what kind of people we gonna find. You know what I'm saying? Because he looks like if I'm not mistaken, ignore my ignorance if I'm wrong, but this is a priest outfit, right? That's the, like, you're like in that field, right? And he has a love is love. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. All right, let's get into it.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm gonna say if you live in America and you were born here and you're grown up and you're 50 plus, good luck if you're below 5.
Okay. The show title, by the way, my bad. The show title is "Keep It 100." You feel me?
Racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Racist. Oh.
Oh my god.
And be honest.
Another, what's the word I'm looking for? Ideology of mine. I think I used that word. I don't know. I don't care really. Another thought of mine is if you're black, you really can't be racist, in my opinion. You could be prejudiced towards other races, but I feel like racism is a word of power. You know what I'm saying? A Caucasian person can be racist because, I mean, we're in America. I don't have to say any much more if we're gonna be honest. They have all the power. You feel me? But as a black person, you can't necessarily be racist because racism was a thing brought on us. You feel me? We were brought here, and we were talked down upon and treated as such in a racist manner. That's where the word came from. You feel me? You can't, like, 9 times out of 10. Like, let's say Atlanta, right? Atlanta is like the mecca of black people, right? There's not many stories where it's like, oh, this black man was racist towards me in Atlanta as a white person. You get what I'm saying? You kind of get where I'm trying to say. Like, I just don't feel like as black people you can't necessarily be racist. But let's see what they got to say.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but
Damn.
I think being white, I can't say that.
Yeah. So, okay, no, 10 means like super racist.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I hate everybody equally.
How racist are you?
0. 0. The type of family I come from, the type of people I'm around a diverse, family, people and things like that. So, no.
Not racist at all.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say so.
How racist are you?
Between a 3 and 4?
I feel like Asian people are only depicted as racist. Like, you never actually see racist Asian people, in my opinion. I haven't encountered a racist Asian person. You feel me? Like, it's kind of like only in movies type shit.
Okay.
Racist?
I would say 4.
Wait, what did he say?
Between a 3 and 4?
Okay.
Racist?
I would say 4.
A 4 just because I think that there are things that I'm ignorant to, so it's not that I sit here to be racist, but I think that there's just things that I still need to learn.
Like, I
That's
definitely
fair.
feel like I
That's
could
fair.
have better thoughts, like the initial thoughts, and like try to unlearn a lot of things. So
That's
I'm
also
a
fair.
one due to accidental racism.
You only know what you taught. You feel me? That's another thing. You only know what you taught. You know what I'm saying? So you could say something and not mean it as such, but that's what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like if a mother raises a child and the mother tells the child, hey, 3 plus 3 is 9, that kid is only gonna know like, hey, 3 plus 3 is 9. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. What is 6? You know what I'm saying? You kind of get what I'm rambling.
Racism.
Now, give me an example of accidental racism.
I'm Filipino, and sometimes I will mistaken some people for like different Asian races.
for me, because I'm Asian, I definitely.
I'm not gonna
apologize.
lie. I'm be honest with y'all. Damn, we only a minute in and on that pause this mad times. Let me stop. But I'm be honest with y'all. I'll be having a hard time. You know what I'm saying, knowing the different types of races in Asia because I'm learning. Well, I've learned more than since I was like younger, but it's still hard for me to decipher it.
There are times where I'm like, damn, like my people really be doing this.
Growing up in like an Asian household, it's more like we discriminate against each other. It was always just like, oh yeah, you know, if you're Chinese, then you're like cheap with like money, but you have money. Korean, then you're gonna be someone that's just kind of like put yourself above everyone else, super stuck up.
In my Vietnamese household, I feel like Vietnamese people, they're a little bit more judgy, and so everywhere you go, there'd be things like they would point out, and so that's why I started noticing that too.
Well, sometimes I'm making joke of myself as being on Asian. I can do this, right? Something there was some bad driver I see. I'm just saying. I think she is a female Asian driver. I can say because myself is that.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
Towards my own race, probably like a 5.
Who's your own race?
I'm Asian and white, so those are the two races I usually pick on.
I'm Latinx. I was born in Mexico. Like sometimes I meet other Latin.
I'm gonna pause it after you done. Hold on.
What's your name?
This is Latinx people, and they tell me like, you know, some situation. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's such a Mexican thing.
How racist are you on a
I ain't got no problem with the Latinos. The only problem I have with Latinos is why do y'all say nigga so much? I don't get it. Like, then you ask them, it's like, why not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't even like, they don't use it. Like, granted, realistically, I shouldn't be saying it as much as I do, but it's just how I was brought up. You feel me? But like, as Hispanics, it's not Hispanics, but Latinos. Like, why do y'all say it so much? I don't get it. And then you ask them, it's like, who gonna stop me? It's like, what? Like, I just don't get that.
a scale of 1 to 10?
What's your number?
Consciously, I want to say 1.
I mean, I would say like a 1.
1.
Probably like 1.5.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
1.
You're confident in that number?
Yes.
I feel like saying 1 is almost ignorant of all the unconscious biases that I probably carry.
Yeah.
So
but if you're a 1, you could say you're...
I try to actively work to be a 1.
1.
Respect.
Ideally, 1.
Ideally.
Hopefully not anything more.
Actually,
probably around that too.
How racist are you?
Probably 2. My mom was pretty...
I'm gonna be honest, I was very judgmental. He was on the thumbnail. I thought he was gonna be the most racist guy. So I apologize for that.
Broad-minded, and she made us broad-minded. We had plenty of contact with everybody. There was Hispanics and colored people and Oriental people, and I know the words are all changed now, so everyone gets pissed about their little things.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
See, this is what I was. I'm trying not to pause it as much, but this is what I was saying just now when I was like, it's how you brought up. He said his mom made sure, you know, he didn't see color, basically. Just how I was saying, like, if your mama teach you, your parents teach you, hey, 3 plus 3 is 9, that's all you're going to know. You get what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to say.
I like hope I'm not a 10. I feel like that's a question for other people, not for me.
Have you ever said or done something racist?
I'm sure I have. Like microaggressions are a part of life, and
Explain
I
that
have.
to me. What's a microaggression?
I mean, just saying things that you don't understand in the moment that can be harmful or hurtful or perpetuate stereotypes.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
Maybe.
Hey, drop it in the comments, y'all. What's the most racist thing y'all ever done? Let me know. I can't really think of shit off the top of my head. I'm gonna try to figure it out before the end of this video, but let me know in the comments, y'all. What's the most racist thing y'all ever done? No judgment. I ain't gonna judge.
Just like move to the other side of the room when I see someone, or just like have like a racist thought in my head, and I'm just like, oh, why did I think that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
Factually, Black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
Racism.
This what I would come on, y'all. This what I was just saying. This what I was just saying. This what I was just saying. The system isn't built for us to be racist, y'all. I literally come on, bro.
Comes from people in power in a position to have authority against those that do not have that power and that authority. Someone who identifies with the minority community, it is not possible
I ain't gotta say shit
for you
else.
to be racist. So I believe that to an extent.
I mean, is it racist?
Exactly.
To like,
Exactly. To an extent. That's why I said you could be prejudiced, because you could still have an opinion or a thought on someone because of the skin of their color, the color of their skin. You feel me? You can be prejudiced towards someone, but racist is like, it isn't made for the system isn't made for us to be racist. You can be prejudiced now. Prejudice, yes. Racist, in my opinion, I don't feel as such.
be racist to racist?
I actually don't believe that Black people can be racist.
I don't know, bro. Like, there's still a couple of hesitant moments around like white people, especially. I'm predicting how their behavior will be because of the color of their skin, which is like definitely racist. But it's like, it's a reaction. It's a reaction rather than like I hate those people. It's like I hate that those people probably hate me. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
'Cause I grew up
Exactly.
around a lot
Well
of
put,
Latinos
bro.
and Blacks, and they always told me they were all like.
That's the thing too. I always take like, especially with older Caucasian people, I always take anything they say with a grain of salt, because this is what I was saying to the girl yesterday about the videos. Like, you always gotta take something. I personally always take whatever a white person says with a grain of salt, because there's always like a little underlining, like, what do you mean by that when they say something? Like from the last video, the six white people versus the black girl. My apologies. He said, "Hey, what do you do when you get pulled over?" Like, what is, like, as a black man, bro, I got so triggered from that, because that's one of my biggest fears. You feel me? Imagine driving and you get pulled over, and now the only thing you can think of is my life is in his hands. Like, it depends on what kind of mood he's in or what kind of person he is. He can take my life right now, and he probably won't have no like punishment for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could literally not be doing nothing. I could have my hands on the steering wheel. You feel me? Hands on the dashboard, whatever it may be. And I can do anything. Like, he can literally ask me for my license, and I reach for my license. He can just shoot me and act like I was reaching for a weapon. You know what I'm saying? That's a big fear of mine, because it's like, wow, bro. This man has control of my life. That's why I was saying you can't be racist as a black person. Because 9 times out of 10, how many times have you seen I've literally never seen a story of a black cop pulling a white person over and shooting them for no reason. You get what I'm saying? I'm rambling, but I'm glad she recommended this video. This is a good video.
Yeah, white people's the enemy, and we should avoid them. And I always just had that kind of mindset, you know.
That's another thing too. They bring back a lot of people that has already been here, but how can I put this? I want unity. You feel me? At the end of the day, like, I just want everybody to respect everybody. That's my goal in this world. Like, you feel me? Like, if everybody can respect everybody, I think it would go a lot better. Because we got bigger fish to fry, really. You feel me? So I wouldn't say I was brought up Like my family taught me like, oh, white people is the enemy, but like culture has. You feel me? And I just hope in my lifetime that doesn't have to be the case anymore. You feel me? But we only 5 minutes in. This is only a 10-minute video, and we're at 15 minutes on the fucking video. So let me start shutting up.
The anger was hurting me more than anyone else around me. So it just took a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out where that anger was coming from, and then, just learning to control it better.
There are natural biases, especially when, you like are a person of color, because you, in essence, want to protect yourself, and there's a lot of things that have happened to you and people you know.
But I would say that I feel like I am very biased sometimes, or that I group people and I like kind of go along with stereotypes.
A black person can be racist to a Hispanic person. A black person could be racist to Pacific Islander. I can still be prejudiced and hurt somebody. So
Puma hoops.
I feel like racist is like the system.
Our game is fun. It ain't that serious.
I keep getting ads in these videos now. I used to didn't have to deal with this.
Honestly, I can still be prejudiced and hurt somebody, so I have to be aware of that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
I'm gonna go with a 4, just because of ingrained shit. Lived in a small town, moved to the big city, and learned a lot. So.
How racist are you?
Maybe like a 5.
I feel like 5 is a safe number for anyone to start at, and then you can work yourself.
I think that everyone's really, really biased, so I'd probably say 5 or 6.
I think we're all racist, given the society we live in and the way racism is ingrained in us.
There's a lot of shit that I learned consciously and subconsciously
Realistically,
that takes a while to know that is happening.
Damn, I'm not
and
trying
then
to keep
a while
pausing the
really
video, but
undo what's happening.
I was raised by like
I'm gonna save it for
Catholic
the
white
end.
parents. I can't help that. Like as a child, I learned certain things that like now living in a very progressive city, I would like highly disagree with.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
I used to work retail, and my managers on the walkie would like tell me to customer service certain people, like on the walkie. Like their descriptions were just cringe. Like.
And you like participated?
Yeah. Once.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
damn, she really feels bad about that.
The furthest negative that you could possibly believe in.
I don't think I'm racist at all. I'm gonna go for 0, but I do think sometimes, like, if we're not aware, casual racism occurs.
So I don't really notice people's color or really hold any judgments.
Some people just like have like a culture and like a way of thinking where they don't realize they're playing into like stereotypes.
I think a lot of people have some type of like internalized racism, so I don't think anyone is really like a 0.
How racist are you?
Intentionalized racism.
Some people really times like if we're.
Am I tweaking, or does she kind of look like Kirby for some reason? Like, don't she kind of look like Kirby? Or am I bugging? That looks like Kirby, right? Like a woman version of Kirby, like human woman Kirby. Or am I tweaking? She looks just like Kirby. What is Kirby? Hold on. Okay. That just threw me off. First thing that came in my head was just like Kirby for some reason. Okay, we was right here.
Have some type of like internalized racism, so I don't think anyone is really like a 0.
How racist are you?
Intentionally racist, I would say 0. There have been moments where I've said something ignorant and was corrected. One of my friends at the time was like Egyptian, and I like made an assumption that like one of her gods were a cat. She just didn't respond well to that.
I feel like you should reevaluate your number, maybe.
Oh no.
How racist are you?
I try my best to be close to the 1-2 range. Sometimes stereotypes will pop up in my head. That used to make me feel really guilty that I like would think these stereotypes. But then I learned that like being anti-racist,
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like a lot of them
not
lie.
having any prejudices. It's in fact recognizing when they pop up and dismissing them, and knowing like that isn't true. That's just a stereotype. That's just a prejudice.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how racist are you?
But I think everyone has that internalized biases, so I'd say I'm maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2.
or 3.
Everybody can't be
I will
twos,
give
bro.
myself a 3.
A 3 because I'm not active enough with it. Wherever you grew up,
hell
like,
did
you
that mean?
kind of, I'm not gonna say like you can't help it, but you're kind of fed things when you're little.
That's what I was saying.
Nobody's perfect.
And I recognize that I am a white person and I have a lot of white privilege and I've benefited a lot in my career and in the world from the color of my skin. And I can't say that I haven't, like, at some points enjoyed reaping the rewards of the colors of my skin.
Growing up in a small town that was predominantly white, I think there's a lot of unconscious bias to be mitigated, and caring more about seeming like you're a bad person rather than just like genuinely being a good person, whether you get credit for that or not.
What's the most racist thing you've done?
I don't know if it's like me being racist, but it's like me being in the face of racism and being racist back. So I was in Turkey in 2020 during like China virus, and people wouldn't let me on public transportation because they thought I was Chinese, so I would just tell them I'm Korean. I would just pick a different race whenever. Like, I was like, konnichiwa, I'm Japanese, and they're like, all right, come on in, you know? So.
We were playing on their racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the most racist thing that's happened to you?
I've been called a wetback.
What is that?
Flat out been called the N-word.
Hold on. Wetback. Excuse my ignorance. Oh. I was fucked up.
How'd that make you feel?
Hurts, you know? Just to be judged immediately off of the color of my skin.
Like when I was a kid, like the neighbors used to not play with me because I was black,
Ah,
and
that's
they would
fucked up.
play with my brother because he was light skinned.
What can people do to dismantle their own racism?
That's a personal journey. As a black man,
Exactly.
I'm not here to educate you, but there's plenty of resources out there. I would say look inward in moments where you feel uncomfortable, lean into that. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way?
Respect.
What's up,
oh, hold on, y'all. That's what's supposed to be the next video we reacting to. But all right, y'all. Let me go back.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm gonna say if you.
All right, y'all. That was it for today's video. This is really, really good video. This was a really, really good video. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of them were being modest and not telling the truth, because a lot of them probably are more along the 8, 9, 10 range. Respectfully, you feel me? Because everybody just ain't a 2. Like literally everybody said 2, 3. The highest we got was like what a 5, I think. But personally, I feel like I said earlier, as a black African American, Native American man, can't be racist. You can be prejudiced. And I feel like everybody got a little bit of prejudice in them, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of, you get a thought of a person just by seeing them off the color of their skin. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like everybody, like, you can be like, like, as a black man, I can catch myself being prejudiced towards another black man. You feel me? Which I don't try to do. You feel me? Because that's one thing I was always taught. You see another black man, you salute him. You feel me? But sometimes with these YNs running around, it's like, do I say what up to y'all, or y'all gonna like try to get on that with me? But this is a really good video. I'm gonna react to a lot more of these. You know what I'm saying? I talked a lot. This was 10 minutes. This video is like 24 minutes. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, share this with your family, your friends, join the community. You feel me? And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.